What is up? And I cannot stress this enough, my gamers. Welcome back to another JMar's Hands video. Today, we're changing out the coolant in my PC. So I use this EK cryo fuel. It's pretty expensive. I got half a bottle of purple left, so I'm just gonna cycle in new purple basically, so it's not gonna change colors. This says change it like every 6 months, but everything else says every 12 months. It's been 14 months, so inevitably I've exceeded all of those. But yeah, so I'm just gonna, change it out. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do is actually open up my PC. This is the PC that I edit all of my videos on. So if you're watching this, I've succeeded in at least some manner, or I got a new PC. So the first thing I do is try to get as much out of this reservoir as I can. I'm just gonna use this. It's pretty much all Corsair water cooling components except for this EK GPU block. I'm gonna put the specs of this PC in the description for anyone that's curious. I'm gonna siphon much of the coolant that's in the reservoir into this cup. So this is gonna be a little interesting. I might end up swallowing some coolant. Who knows? Trying to get this tube into the top of the reservoir. Now, wow, that's going fast. This is kind of pretty cool looking. Let's get as much of this out as we can right now. You see that seal just broke. Now, I designed this loop myself, which means, which means that it's actually pretty idiotically designed if you really look at it, because there's no way to drain it efficiently. So, what I'm going to do is open this up right here while spilling as little coolant as possible. You can see what we drained out. I'm going to open this up right here while spilling as little coolant as possible. And it just occurred to me that I should probably grab a towel for this. So I'm going to go do that. So that way, if anything drips down, like it'll probably run down the front of this GPU block, it shouldn't go into my power supply, is the basic goal of that towel. Yes, these are the hex wrenches from my $800 toolbox review. Go watch that video. I'll put it up there. Okay, this is going to be actually pretty interesting. Oh, there is that. Okay, it's spilling a lot. I dropped the plug into the cup, which sucks. Now what I'm gonna do is blow into this hole. If you're wondering, yes, this is going according to plan so far. I don't want to hear in the comments about how you're not supposed to do this, because I don't care. This is my PC, get your own. Oh shit. Kind, helpful tips and tricks will do. But don't be mean, because nobody likes mean people. Yeah. I'm just trying to clear out the radiator right now, basically. There's probably a better way to do this, but I'm a pretty closed-minded guy, what can I say? Yeah. I'm wearing like my brand new fucking sweatshirt too. Okay, so this is all pretty much as clear as I want it to get, but this line right here is still full. So I'm gonna try to get into this cap right here. I'm kind of really tempted just to disconnect the GPU right now, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. Disconnect these fittings. I need a smaller catch cup. Put that bad boy in there. Now we can. Holy shit, that worked. Let's go. Beautifully, I think. GPU should theoretically. Oh wait, there's still the connector down here. There we go. Should theoretically be free. Oh, okay, I forgot about RGB. Okay, and it's as easy as that to get your water-cooled GPU out. See, water cooling is such a good idea just because it makes your PC so serviceable. See my catch cup right here doing its job beautifully. Look at all that water, which would have gone directly into my power supply if I didn't have this catch cup right here. Look at all that water that did go directly into my power supply. Where's my towel? Luckily my power supply is fan side down, so it's just sitting on top of the casing. Thankfully. Okay, now we can just blow through this bad boy with reckless abandon. See how smart that was? It's kind of like weirdly sweet, but I think coolant by itself is like sweet because it's like glycerin, right? But they put like bitterants in it, so it's like disgusting. Okay, we're back. So I've thought about it, and the first thing I need to do is drain this silly boy right here, because that's like a large part of the reason that I actually disconnected it. Get the water in there. Oh, y'all can't really see. Look at that. Ooh, pretty much all the water's out of there. And that's fine. Gotta put this bad boy back in there. In here. Secure this with the thumb screws. Very nice, very nice. Shimmy this around as I close up my fittings. Get those bad boys nice and tight. Plug in the power. But once these are in, the loop should be all closed up. My goal is to fill this up as much as possible. And I can turn on the PC and it'll fill the loop. So I've got this tube threaded into the top of my reservoir. Johnny needs a funnel. Got another smaller tube with a threaded piece on the other end. And that piece can thread into these syringes, but these syringes also come apart. These are made to bleed brakes on a mountain bike, by the way, is the original purpose. So now we have a sort of weird looking funnel. That's fun. And then this purple goes in here. Now for the scary part. That was already on. Okay. We turn it on. We let the pump go to work. I think that went well. It filled up. Okay, and then we put more coolant in the reservoir, which I am running low on. We got another full reservoir out of that. I still have 70 milliliters of coolant left. Now we get to do it again. Turn on the power supply. Turn on the PC. Yay! So right now, coolant is flowing through the loop, but as you can see, there's some pretty big bubbles in the power supply and the CPU block. So what I'm going to do is turn this back off, put the rest of this bottle into this reservoir, take my tube out, turn it on, and then tip it back and forth and up and down to get these bubbles out. And it's a really scary process. But yeah, here we go. There we go. It's about as much coolant as I want to put in there. Now, pull our tube out. This is an important step. Cap the reservoir so that we can tip it without coolant going everywhere, and then turn it on again. Okay, that's the CPU bubble gone. Now I just have this GPU bubble. I keep power cycling it because the way I have it set up right now, I think the pump is only running at like 40% at any given time. But right when it boots, it takes a sec for it to go down to 40%. It starts at 100%, so I'm using that initial burst. So this is the bubble I'm targeting right now. Ooh, I know, I got an idea. I'm going to tip it back because what it wants to do is run out and all the way around up to here is what that bubble wants to do. Okay, come on, baby. Got it. Yes. Oh, did I scratch my monitor? I don't think I did. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Oh, that feels good. And there you have it. All that's really left to do is put the front glass on this bad boy, but yeah, if that doesn't dissuade you from water cooling your PC, I don't know what will. For real though, I actually don't regret water cooling my PC at all. Super fun project. You gotta invest a lot in it. The first time that I water cooled my PC, I put is $800, and I didn't upgrade the specs at all. It's just the pump, the radiator, GPU block, CPU block, M.2, pipes, cutters, heat gun, fans. I had to get a bunch of different things. But yeah, and it took me like 3 days of like 8 hours of work each day. I think I did 8 hours the first 2 days and then like finished it off with 4 hours in the third day. Just the learning curve I learned how to bend the tubing and do the connections, and then troubleshooting how it made it so my PC wouldn't turn on. But yeah, I think it's just so super satisfying because nobody else's PC looks like this except for mine. You can see it's pretty cramped in here because it is a mid tower, and so getting stuff to fit, being nervous that I couldn't make it fit was super stressful. Multiple runs to Micro Center to get various weird fittings so I could make this little curve right here, stuff like that. But yeah, so there you have it. I gotta do that once a year basically. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, like it. If you subscribe it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.